What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to your 31st C++ tutorial. Well, in this tutorial we'll be looking at operator overloading. So first of all, we're going to define our check increment operator. So first of all, I'm going to tell you a little info about operator overloading. So whenever you write the class name and object, and then you did apply any operators like increment, decrement, or any of operator that you want, it will be an error because it doesn't have any function or anything that can increment or any apply any condition on its property. So for that we need the operator overloading. So let's get started with the class name count, and it do have some properties int c. Okay, c will be its property, and then with public we need to make a constructor and another constructor which will pass the value of c. Okay, and now it's time for operator. For operator we do write same as constructor. We write the class name and we write operator. Okay, let me see. Operator. So if you don't know its spelling, whenever you write the spelling correct, it will be bold like me. Okay, and then you did apply increment or what you want to edit any operator. Well, we are going to define operator increment and we do write plus plus. So we need a print function that will check our value. Okay, I'm going to do it scope resolution. For that I'm going to do, let me copy it, why not. Okay, then scope resolution, then oh my god. Okay, so I'm going to define the first constructor, and that will pass it value by default, which will be 1, or you can set it to 0. Okay, and now it's time for second constructor, and then we write, okay, int a is here, and then it will pass the value of c. So this c will be equals to a, which we have sent it from the main. Okay, now it's time for operator. So for operator we do write the return type whenever you write the scope resolution. You can check over here. I write the return type same as class name. So it is the little important information, you should never forget it. Whenever you are going to use scope resolution, you should ever use it. Okay, now function name and then increment. Okay, now I'm going to define it. So in the definition we're going to increment the c's value and nothing else. Okay, now print, no, it should be something here. Okay, and then we're going to print it c and l. Okay, now in the main we're going to make a constructor which has c and its value c, it pass. Okay, let me change the value d. Okay, d is an object and it will call the second constructor which we made to send the value and set it to the c. Okay, now 4 is the value which will be set to c. Okay, now we're going to increment d object and then we're going to print it d dot print, and let me compile it. Okay, we got 5 because we passed the values to c4 and then increment, and then it will print over, forced to change it and into the 5. So let me change it, and then we got an error because because we did not declare any operator which will increment after that object. So for that we need to define again the same operator, and the difference between this and operator is we just write the int here and nothing else, and the same as definition. Okay, we just write int here and nothing else, and now you can see I did not change it. Okay, so I'm going to compile it, and we got again 5 because it again increment over 4 to 5. Okay, so it's again one more in question. So if we s is an object, and if we write s equals to d increment, and it got 5 because we did not apply any s. Okay, and we got the garbage value because we did not have anything that can pass the value of the increment to s. So for that we can do this thing, or you can also check it out for next tutorial to operator equals operator overloading, or you can do simple like this. You can make object over here, and then you can apply this thing. See, okay, this C, because this C will be increment and it will send to that C that we are having in the new object. Okay, then it will return the D which is object, and let me copy it and paste for this thing. Okay, so now I'm going to compile it again, and we need to write exactly this thing, minus sign, not here. Okay, and you got 5 because it whenever you decrement, it will decrement and it will return as object. And s is also as object, and the both values will be equals, and then it will print. So that's how you use the increment operator overloading. So in the next tutorial we'll have more operators to overload, so you should watch them, and I hope you get a lot of information here, and thanks you for watching. Don't never forget to subscribe and share.